Hi, everyone. It's Professor Hall. Welcome to week 16 of the Golden Age of Children's Literature. So, we are looking at the end of the novel, The Secret Garden. And we are also going to have some questions this week for you in the discussion forum, not just about the book, but also about the course in general. So, what did you learn about the Golden Age of Children's Literature? What did you learn about Victorian and Edwardian concepts of childhood, and from authors from Britain and the United States and Canada? What are some things that you're going to take away from this course? That's basically what I'm looking for. I know that there are a lot of books during this period, and we did not get to all of them. So if you have a suggestion and a book you think, really, Professor Hull, you should have taught like Winnie the Pooh, or you should have taught Treasure Island. I don't like that book that much. I'm probably not going to teach it, but I can see if maybe you think I should have. You talked about Wind in the Willows like 8 times, and then we didn't read it. I know. I know. But yeah, I'd really like to see which books you liked the most. And hopefully you enjoyed the class, and I'd like to hear about that. As you're reading the end of Secret Garden, I think this is a great way to end the course because it's a book about the power of positive thinking. And why not end on an up note, I guess. So Mary is really starting to heal where we kind of left her off. She's now bringing that, positive attitude and light and love to her cousin's life. And he really has a transformation as well. I'd like you to see how the garden is sort of symbolic of the growth and change that takes place in these characters, and also the way in which it's a private space for kids where they can kind of be empowered. And that is magical, not just being outside, but also having this time of childhood when you can run and play and just be outside and not really have grown-ups interfering in what you're doing, right? It is a golden age, as Kenneth Grahame said. So those are some things to look for, and then also how that impacts the adults as well, and how the adults begin to grow and to change, and all of those things. Then compare this book to the other books that we've looked at, and how are we looking at the concepts of childhood, of boys and of girls, and of this golden time in one's life. How have the attitudes changed? What are some similarities you saw? What are some really stark differences? Alice in Wonderland, running around in a caucus race might seem quite different than the type of magic that we find in The Secret Garden, right? Maybe you saw some comparisons between Anne and Tom. Maybe you see some comparisons between Alice and Anne and Mary in this book. I'd really like to hear about all those things. So thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing from you guys in the final discussion. Thanks.